Hi and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Jahan, and today I'm following on from my hygiene routine video to tell you more about my oral health routine. So my oral health routine has changed over the last couple of months, and it has been probably because I've been influenced by things on TikTok as well. But I've added something to my routine which actually has made a huge difference, and when I go to my dentist next, I wonder actually what they're going to say. When I wake up, I cannot do anything until I've brushed my teeth, and it's just this thing in my head. I can't function, I can't really speak. I just feel really uncomfortable until I have cleaned my mouth. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I just don't know how I can operate. I don't feel like I've woken up yet, and if I haven't, it means I'm probably going to go back to sleep. I just need to do it. If I'm going to start my day, I need to brush my teeth. It's mentally that thing as well. And I've also always had, I'm very lucky, I've had very good teeth. I've never had to wear a brace before. My mouth has been big enough to fit all my teeth, so do with that information as you will. But I have some things in my routine that I've added that have really helped. Now, the first thing that I do now religiously, and sometimes I have been really sloppy about it, everyone can be, I think. It's one of the things that when I speak to my friends, they say, oh, I do most of the time, but now, rather than doing it just like once or twice, I do it every day now, and that is flossing. So I floss my teeth every single day, and I do it because my teeth are very closely set together, so I don't have gaps in my teeth at all. So I floss every day with this. I put toothpaste on the floss, so one of these sort of flossing sticks here. I try and buy the eco ones just because these once used things can also be not great for the environment, but these ones are made out of cornstarch, so they kind of disintegrate as well. But I put toothpaste on here as I go in between my teeth, and that is because my teeth are so close together that brushing won't get in between them. So I use these, which are great, but also because my teeth are so close together, I also use these interdental picks as well. So I have to buy the ones that are like extra small, and I put toothpaste on one of these too, and I just go in between all of my teeth as well. So it's going to sound really disgusting, but if you don't floss regularly or you haven't flossed, get a piece of floss, go between your teeth and smell the floss, and you can tell that's a big place of where, if you've got bad breath or you've got gum issues or tooth issues, that kind of thing, teeth issues, then that is probably a big reason why. Because when I do this, I don't get a smell, and it's because I have it as part of my regular routine. But if you've not done it before and you do it, then let that be your litmus test. Let that be your test to see whether you should start flossing, because you'll probably realise that is a big part of where the smell is coming from. So I also do tongue scraping, which I've left upstairs, my tongue scraper, but I'll put a picture on it for here. I bought it from Amazon, and it's like a metal wire thing that you just scrape your tongue with as well, go right to the back of your throat, and I scrape my tongue. That is also a massive game changer. It's something I've never really done, and it's partly because I thought it was gross, but actually after doing it for a few months, I've had that for quite a while, that has also made a massive difference in making my breath feel fresh throughout the day, and just waking up with fresher breath, which is really, really nice, and your mouth not feeling so gross. So after I've done that, I then got on this train, the oil pulling train. So this is my second bottle of coconut oil. So I buy raw organic coconut oil. You can use other oils if you can't use coconut oil. You can use olive oil as well. I'd stay away from any of like kind of the vegetable-y oils, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure avocado oil would be fine. And I do oil pulling. Now this is really weird when you first start doing this, because obviously you know that coconut oil is solid when it's like this, when it's in this cold temperature, but it turns liquid into your mouth when you warm it up, when it starts to warm up. So I take a teaspoon, big teaspoon of it, and swish it around my mouth for 15 minutes. Now, my friend said to me, how have you got time in the morning to be doing like 15 minutes of oil pulling? I do it, I put it in my mouth, I shower, I get things ready, all that kind of stuff, and I'm doing stuff as I'm swishing it around my mouth. So 15 minutes a day, I swish around my mouth with coconut oil. The most important thing to do is not spit it into your toilet, not spit it down the sink, but spit it into a bin. So I have a bin that I spit my coconut oil into, which I wrap up and throw away every week, but I spit it into a bin. You don't want to put it down your drain or anything like that because it will clog your drains and cause damage, and you don't want those issues with your pipes. So I've started introducing oil pulling, and for me that's the biggest game changer because it makes your mouth feel fresher in the morning, 100%. It makes your mouth feel super clean. It's said to pull and take out bacteria from your mouth. It can take off plaque from your teeth as well. There have been people that have said that they've had persistent plaque. They've started oil pulling. They've literally then spat out the plaque that's just been come away from their teeth after a few weeks of pulling, which is amazing. And it's really good for your gum health as well. It's because it's moisturising the inside of your mouth. I know some dentists, not lots, but some dentists have kind of poo-pooed it and said it's not factual and things, but it's an ancient tradition and it's been going for a long time, and there is anecdotal evidence, and some dentists have said they've seen massive improvements in patients that have oil pulled as well. So I'm going to continue doing it because it feels really good for me, and I would recommend anyone doing it. When you're doing it, you just need to really try not to swallow any of the oil. You just find a way like blocking your throat when you do have to swallow, and because what it also does is increase saliva in your mouth, and we know that chewing gum after you eat, if you're using one with xylitol and like a sugar-free gum, is good because it creates that saliva that helps look after your teeth so they don't damage or get rotten, that kind of thing. So saliva in your mouth is really important, and that's also helps build up of saliva too. And then after that, I will brush my teeth as normal. So straight away after I've oil pulled, spat it out, brush my teeth as normal, and my mouth feels absolutely amazing. I don't use any mouthwashes because that's not good for your teeth, and it's not good for your oral health as well because you don't want to get rid of good bacteria through harsh mouthwashes. And the toothpaste that I've been using for quite some time on and off, but for quite a long time, is the Regenerate enamel toothpaste. Now this toothpaste makes your teeth feel super strong. It helps regenerate the enamel, and it just feels, it's a wonderful toothpaste. It naturally whitens your teeth because it's bringing it back to the kind of re-enameling your teeth. And yes, it's quite expensive, but you can often buy this on offer. So it's probably about £6 usually, but you can usually get these on offer. And I have had this in my routine for absolutely ages now. My family are on this too. Some of my friends are on this too, and it's a fantastic toothpaste. So I would recommend this over and over again. And I use an electric toothpaste. Don't bother with manual toothbrushes. Manual toothbrushes, they can damage your gums because you're pushing too hard or you're using too much force and pushing them up. They don't get in there the way electric toothbrushes do, and I've used an electric toothbrush for years. My kids have used them ever since they've brushed their teeth, so you can buy them from as little as £10 now, electric toothbrushes. I remember back in the day when they were like £50 minimum, but you can buy a decent electric toothbrush for £10 and upwards, up to like 500 if you want to. But this is my dental routine. It works really well for me, and let me know what your dental routine is. Does it look similar to this? I hope this has given you some tips or things that you can potentially add into your routine. Let me know below. It'd be great to know, because oral health, oral hygiene is so important. We're interacting, talking to each other every day, and you only get one set of teeth, and you want to look after the teeth that you've been given, because you don't want to have to go and get crazy surgeries or root canals or kind of all those things that people do to their teeth now, just damaging their teeth. It's scary. So look after the teeth that you've got by putting some really good products, some basic products and hygiene in place. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know below, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.